New York Jets fly south Week 16, not coming in on a soul plane, have lost 4 of their last 5, so not riding in high at all, remain in the hunt for the top pick in the 2026 draft as a result.
You're a Jets fan too right now. Obviously it's been a down year, but probably the most important thing is make sure you have the quarterback.
They are in New Orleans this week. The Saints not seeming to care about draft slot. 2 wins in a row? Somebody stop these guys.
Nobody's on it, and now the pile leads to a Saints upset.
I mean, some Who Dat fans are like, no, really, somebody stop them. But look at the rest of their schedule. Jets this week, then the Titans, then the Falcons. I mean, why not finish 2025 off on a 5-game bender? Not talking to you, Bending Rodriguez. And if that run included a bunch of good games from Tyler Shough, then NOLA fans wouldn't care about draft slot. Shough is on a nice run right now, relative to the situation he's in. 235 plus yards in 4 of his last 5 games, after going for 272 on 24 of 32 passing versus Carolina. A touchdown, no picks, his second 110-plus rate game in 6 starts.
And right now, Tyler Shough seeming to be in flow state a little bit throwing the football.
Shough, if it sounded like I said shock last week, it was probably AI. But whether with his arm or legs, Shough has shown a little something in each of their last 5 games. Now, if we need to slow our roll, which Snoop says is a good thing, he did take 5 sacks versus the Panthers, and they only scored 20 points. That's fewer than 21 points in 8 of their last 9.
What I'd love to see more from Shough in those moments is understanding that he's got big holes behind him and throwing with anticipation.
Well, how about a Jets defense that gave up 48 points last week, didn't sack Trevor Lawrence once on 32 chances, gave up 51 rush yards to him, 1 TD along the ground, along with 330 passing yards, 5 air TDs, a 136 rate.
Etienne makes a man miss at the 33, along the sidelines, into the end zone!
Gave up 3 receiving touchdowns to Travis Etienne, 71 yards to Jacoby Myers, 66 and a TD to Brian Thomas. Sounds like something Chris Olave could work with, 85 yards and a touchdown versus the Panthers.
Yeah, this is like a Mortal Kombat video game. They're just continuing to press X and Y. Throw it to Chris Olave time and time again. He's getting open.
He's 100 yards and change from 1,000 yards for the year. Devon Vele, 69 yards, second game in his last 3 with 65 plus.
Second down for Shough. He'll throw it downfield. Oh, what a grab by Vele! To the top of the mountain in front of Jackson.
Not much from their rush attack, 28 yards from Devin Neal, though he at least scored. Shough led them with 32 ground yards. New York's defense didn't struggle with Etienne as a runner, held him to 32 yards. No real focal points on defense for Gang Green as they play it out, though. Not many on offense either, unless you think this Brady Cook kid can morph into something. It was cool to see him throw his first NFL touchdown with his parents watching.
The first NFL touchdown pass for Brady Cook, and the Jets are on the board.
Kinda went downhill from there through 3 INTs, only 176 yards, a 52 rating, took 3 sacks, offense only put up 20 points.
That was Brady Cook's worst throw of the day.
Jets under 21 points in 4 of their last 5 against a Saints defense that's held it down to less than 22 points in 4 of their last 5, holding Carolina to 17, only 1 trip allowed to see what Scott Hansen was up to.
Rico Dowdle is in, touchdown!
Saints held all Carolina pass catchers but 1 to less than 40 yards, 60 yards and a TD allowed to Jalen Coker. Held Bryce Young to 163 yards. Cook's TD went to Adonai Mitchell, 58 yards. Cool of him to make sure Cook got the ball after.
Adonai Mitchell doesn't have the football, bros.
You got to get it. It's Brady's first touchdown. That's a good wide receiver right there.
Isaiah Williams with a season-high 53 yards.
Third down, he rolls the pocket, which he did so well in college, and he's able to complete the pass to Isaiah Williams for a first down.
John Mechie, 25 yards. Breece Hall, only 23 yards rushing on 12 carries. Isaiah Davis led the way with 58 and a TD on 9 attempts.
Isaiah Davis with his first rushing touchdown of the year for 24 yards.
Saints defense held Rico Dowdle to 49 yards, 3-1 a carry. Saints up 2 all-time versus the Jets, 8-6. Let's check out the first ever New Orleans-New York tilt, which came in 1972.
In a year of searching, Joe and the Jets had some magic moments to remember. Games which kept people in their seats long after the final gun. Against the Saints, Bobby Howfield saved the offense, scoring all of their points on 6 field goals, the last of which beat the Saints to the tape 18-17. Howfield led the AFC in scoring, missing only 1 inside the 37, more than justifying what some had called a bad trade.